Yo, what is good YouTube? I am Richie Kim, and today I'm going to be bringing you all the performance review on the brand new Adidas Next Level 2020. Before we get started, if you all enjoy sneaker content just like this, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. But anyways, let's get right into it. As always, starting off with the traction, the Adidas Next Level 2020 features this weird multi-directional traction pattern with no real, pattern to it. It's just like a bunch of wavy lines and stuff. And the traction was actually pretty good. If you guys are playing on your clean courts, you guys really won't have any problems. I wasn't sliding anywhere. But if you guys are playing on your, mildly dusty to really dusty courts, you may run into some sliding issues, especially if you let the dust accumulate onto the shoe, because this does pick up dust. Not only does it get stuck in between some of the grooves, but the traction itself also picks up the dust. This is a very kind of tacky rubber, so it just picks up dust really easily. So as long as you guys wipe, you guys should have consistent traction. But if you don't, expect to lose some of that and you will probably slide a little bit. Once I noticed that issue, I just maintained my wipes and I was good to go. So overall, I wish you didn't have to wipe as much as you do, but outside of that, I'd say that the traction is really good. So moving on to the cushion, just like the Next Level or 2019 or whatever the first one was called, the Next Level 2020 features a full Light Strike midsole, and the Light Strike is just as amazing as it was in the first shoe. What Light Strike is gonna provide for you is a very, very light foam, very light cushion setup that has a lot of impact protection for the amount of court feel and responsiveness you get out of the shoe. Personally, Light Strike is my favorite cushion setup from Adidas just because it really provides everything that I want in a cushion setup in at least, an Adidas Performance basketball sneaker. I feel very light on my feet. I feel very low to the ground, feel very quick. It literally has everything I want in a performance sneaker. And like I mentioned, this does have pretty good impact protection for the type of foam that this is. I'm really not sure what kind of compound they're using for Light Strike and why it always feels so good in the Next Level, because the Next Level, the first one felt really good and this is no different. It feels amazing. I really enjoyed the Light Strike in this shoe. Moving on to the materials, just like the Next Level 1, this also features a full prime knit upper. It's obviously backed by some kind of some kind of sleeve. I'm not exactly sure what the material is underneath, but it is definitely backed by something to give it more structure. And not only that, you do have some nice synthetic hits on the upper for that extra durability, around the lateral side of the shoe and on the medial toe side of the shoe. You do have this almost synthetic leather feeling material that's there for, added durability, added structure, and also, it just gives a really nice aesthetic look. That same synthetic leather hit is also featured around the heel, which also, just gives it that added durability and added structure. From a material standpoint, if you guys like the materials on the Next Level 1, then you guys are gonna like the Next Level 2020. I'd say it's pretty identical. It really does feel nice on your foot because there's no laces, there's no nothing. It's just pure prime knit with whatever, material is backing it underneath. And overall, the material usage on the shoe is really nice. So moving on to the fit, I think the Next Level 2020 does run a half size big. So I recommend going down a half size. From whatever size you normally wear, just go down a half size in this shoe. And then once you guys do that, you're gonna have a great fitting shoe. Lengthwise, it should be perfectly fine. As a slightly wide footer, I felt perfectly fine in this shoe. There was no pain in the forefoot area, which is a really, really big plus. If you guys are hella wide footers, I feel like you probably should be fine. I don't think this synthetic panel right here will really cause too much discomfort just because the rest of the material kind of stretches a little bit. And going along with that, putting your foot inside the shoe at first is a true pain in the ass. If you all haven't played in the Next Level 1 and you plan on picking up a pair of the Next Level 2020s, then prepare yourself to have a really hard time of sliding your foot into the shoe at first, because it's honestly kind of a workout just trying to get your foot into the shoe. But after the first time, it does get a little bit easier to slide your foot into the shoe. Adidas did add this nice pull tab on the back and the front just to, help you with that entry. But even then, the first time is still really, really hard to slide your foot into the shoe. But just keep that in mind. Overall, the fit was really, really nice. There's a lot of sculpting in the heel. The materials lie nicely on your foot. I'd say overall the fit in the Next Level 2020 is really good. So moving on to the support, I didn't have any support issues in the shoe. There are some nice Achilles pillows in here and an internal heel counter, which makes sure that your heel's not going anywhere. I didn't have any heel slippage in the shoe, which is awesome. Also on the footbed, I didn't have any side to side movement on the footbed. I always felt very stable on lateral movements. And yeah, I think everything that they did to, create the shoe pretty much has to cater to making sure that the shoe has awesome support, because there's no lacing system on here. Everything has to keep you nice and snug in the shoe, making sure that, your foot just doesn't go anywhere so you injure yourself. Also, the materials that I mentioned earlier are here for what I think is, containment purposes, because it does add a lot more containment. And also, you do have this like foam piece right here that also keeps you contained as well. Whether or not this shoe has a torsion plate in it, I'm not 100%, but it does have you covered on torsional rigidity and stability. As you can see, I really can't twist and turn it. So overall, I'd say that support in the Next Level 2020 is really good. The Adidas Next Level 2020 retails for 150 bucks, and that's a $30 decrease from the original Next Level, which is definitely a step in the right direction. $180 for that shoe was a ridiculous price. 150 bucks, that's a pretty big decrease. And for $150, I definitely think you're getting a great performer. If you all like Light Strike foam, then this shoe has one of the greatest implementations of Light Strike in my opinion. I'd say Light Strike in general is really nice, but this does it really, really well, way better than like the Harden Volume 4, and I really, really appreciate that in this shoe. Not only that, but you are getting something unique. It's completely laceless. Like, how many other shoes on the market are laceless like this, besides obviously the original Next Level? But yeah, the materials are great. Traction is good as long as you consistently wipe if you're playing on those dustier courts, and support was great in the shoe as well. Like, honestly, for 150 bucks, I'd say this is totally worth it. You're getting something unique looking, you're getting a great performer, and that cushion setup is really, really awesome, especially for like my liking. So yeah, I would definitely recommend picking up a pair if you all were interested. I don't think you'll be disappointed. That's pretty much it for this performance review. If you all like this video, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Also smash that thumbs up button for me, as it really does help me out. While you guys are at it, check out this video on my left and on my right. And that's pretty much it. Until next time, peace.